Right, here we are. Welcome back to the channel and to another stream. And here we are then on a very, very, very warm heat wave today. But here we are, daily races today. We'll see what we can do. Our first look at the new dailies. As yes, it's currently 26 degrees in the room at the minute. And it is very hot in the UK this week. So we'll just see how we do. Bit of Watkins Glen on daily race C, and we'll go, I think, from there for today. Hopefully nice and steady, because it is very, very warm today. Beamer, yeah, I said that before the beginning. I thought that before the beginning. We'll jump into the BMW M6 Endurance and go for it on here. And hello, one, welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Absolute legend, yeah, boy. And hope, as always, all is well. So yeah, very hot in the UK this week. It was 32 degrees on Monday, and I was a bit like, I'm not streaming in here today. Not a chance. It was so hot in here. It was just insane. Yesterday, it was kind of a bit cooler, but not really. And today is probably the coolest it's going to be. So, stream today, because I think tomorrow it's going to be nearly 30 again. So, there we go. Do what we can. And hello, Jedi. Welcome to the stream as well. Thanks for tuning in. And hoping, as always, all is well. And thanks everyone else for tuning in. Joining us for a bit of Watkins Glen on Daily Race C. In the old Beamer. Get warmed up. I've done, well, nothing at all in here this week. So, this will be fun today. On the other accounts, the back of the grid. All is warm. I know one. I know the feeling. But as long as all is well, that is the main thing. But it is absolutely boiling. Right, Watkins Glen. Well, I set a time Monday morning, but that's about it. All I've done on here this week so far. Too bad. Brake balance on the front. Apparently the Sprint's a better car on here, but we're going the one that we've got. Then yeah, just go from there. So they're in the Endurance, I believe. Not bad, 4.5 minutes to go. Right, it's a couple more laps. Oh, we've gone to 27 already on the monitor. The Monday, it said 30 on the fan. 30 degrees on the fan on Monday morning. On that corner there. Nope. Two and a half minutes to go. We're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. I mean, it is. We're getting warm already. But there we go. And hello, Chris. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Absolute legend. Hope, as always, all is well. And a bit warm as well. I am feeling the heat already on this stream. On the brake balance there. There we go, got a minute to cool off before we jump in. And there it is, that just sums it up, Chris. Absolutely, it is so hot in my place this week, it is ridiculous. Anyone that knows living above garages, it's a bit of a, yeah, the hot air can only go one way. And it goes straight into my living room. And in the summertime, in this tiny apartment, it gets very, very hot very quickly. And then it takes about 3 days to cool off again when the UK heat wave disappears after about a week. But today, it is the coolest it's going to be at 16 degrees. But it's going to be 28 tomorrow. So today is going to be it, I think, for streaming. And hello, Michael. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is well as well. It's 27 at the minute on the units behind us. It's one of those. It does get proper hot, proper toasty in here. Right, it's on the back of the grid, racing car tyres. There we go. I I should be alright. We'll see where we go. See where we go. 33 at yours yesterday. 32 Monday, where I am. And this room was completely unbearable. It was ridiculous. It was just so hot in this room. It's outrageous how hot it gets in here. But we'll try this and see how we get on at Watkins Glen. But yeah, I'm warm already. I'm not even started yet. I'm getting warm. Cotton t-shirt as well. That's not going to help, is it? But here we go. I'll have to go get my running vest if it carries on. We get too warm. Go put that on. Right, here we go. The first race of the week in the Beamer. Laps of the Glen. Right, go. You're tempted to get in the dog's pool. Not surprised, to be honest. It's so hot. Oh, get through. Try and not get a penalty. But we have done. Not bad. 11th start of lap 2. Could be a bit more in a minute. Back in. Oh, got another one. Penalty magnet already. But there you go, 3 penalties already. It's going to be one of those nights, I think. Battling to stay cool, calm and collected tonight for definite in these very hot conditions. There we go, 1 second. Look at the passes, aren't they? They are, they're looking for it. And hello, FMJ, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Wheel of Fortune, yes, on the penalties. I think that's the case. Oh, the Ferrari, Lamborghini, Lambo Ferrari's having a look. Oh, I've gone. No. Car's just killed me. Oh, come on, it's too hot to be doing this. It's too hot to be spinning round. 27 still. And hello, Portal Corner, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in, hoping all is well. Speed Demon, not sure about that today, but appreciate it nevertheless. Oh, first race, dramas, yellow flags. And they've just binned it out as well. I'm sweating already. I'm really boiling. Oh dear. I think it gets cooler the rest of the week. So where I am, it's going to be 28 degrees tomorrow. Today's the coolest day of the week. It's 18 at the moment. 28 tomorrow, and then it's going to climb 30 over the weekend. So today is it, I think, for streaming. Unless we want to absolutely cook, and we will do that in this room. It's so hot in here. already. $27, and then you've got 29 tomorrow, and then that's it. The summer's over. It's downhill from there. We've got a bit longer where we are until it starts to cool off again. Thought there might be a time penalty. Absolute boiling. Trouble is, when you crash, that obviously generates heat and sweat, and it doesn't really, it just adds to the thing when you do that and you just sit here, you just sit here in an absolute bath of sweat when you have problems on the track. Soft tyres through to the finish and just see where we go from there. Oh, nearly there. Got 27 on the monitor. off, we got the fastest lap, not too bad. Ten seconds. I think this is going to be it. I think P14. This is going to be it for the first one. Be a penalty. Very surprised if it isn't. Got up in front. Tyres will die off as well before we get... Yeah, it's gone already. Tyres are dead. Right, we'll pit a bit later on the racing, whatever it is. I'm too hot. I'm really boiling hot in here already. It's only... I have to see how many I'm going to do today because it's too hot. I don't really deal with this very well when it's really warm. So we'll see what happens as we go through one race at a time. I think what we'll do today. Oh, we'll finish just about. Just about finish this one. Right, one race at a time. I think I get to what I get to what I can't drive like at all. So we'll see how we get on as we go through. Currently still 27. Oh dear, what a what a first race of the week and the stream as well. Bit disappointing that, but it is what it is. And again, I can't really drive as well as I can when I don't do heat very well. When we're racing, that's the problem. Get too hot, we lose the focus and we can't really drive. So we'll just see how we get on. Right, I need to cool down. It is boiling. And what happens is that the fan, it just recycles hot air all the time. So you open the windows and there's not enough air that can get in to then for the fan to then take in and then blow out in my general direction. So we just get trapped in it. It's like we're trapped in a greenhouse and we can't escape. Well, there we go. One of those things. I'll go again in a minute. Let's cool down for a minute. Well, big thanks for tuning in to today's stream. Much appreciated. Big thanks for 12 likes so far. Absolute legends. Do like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Be much appreciated on, yeah, UK Heatwave 2026. 444 before we go to the next one. I think today, so I put on the top 5, the majority so far. Doable on Watkins Glen with this race strategy. It is doable. If it gets into the mic, I'll turn it off, but what if I just turn it up a bit? Because it blows straight across towards the PC, so the mic, it might pick up the fan a little bit. Right, I will do 1 lap, maybe 2, stay in the zone a little bit. A minute and a half to go. Yeah, so I set 1 minute 44 on the main account, not very quick. On, yeah, Monday morning, when it was 32 degrees inside this room, and I was like, nope, we're not doing this today, not a chance. No chance in that. So 15, yeah, so it's 15 outside, but it's 27 in here. So yeah, it's one of those. The beam was the... So apparently the sprint's faster than the endurance, but I can't tell the difference, to be honest. So yeah, I can't tell. They're both the same car, more or less, so... Right. I'll try this one and see what happens in the second race. I think I looked at the screen at the wrong time, and the car just went on as a bus stop. I think that's what happened on that one. Hard tyres. Go a bit longer because the softs died at the end of the last one. Same lobby. Right, here we go, the next race. About 8 laps no, 7 really, 7 or 8 on the hard tyres. Right, let's go. There you go. I wasn't driving fast enough, quite clearly. I was not going fast enough. Letting the team down, letting the side down there. I wasn't going quick enough. We'll drive at the back then. We'll just drive at the back of the field then. We'll drive at the back. I quite clearly wasn't going quick enough for their liking. And here we are in 16th. This will be it. It's going to be a very, well, one of those nights tonight, I think. It's just going to be there. We've got the hot weather coming in. Well, we're sat in the hot weather. And hello, going good. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Absolute legend. Hope as always, all is well. Not going very well so far today. It could be going a bit better. Just rewind it by about a lap. You'll see us getting absolutely murdered by a Subaru. They absolutely destroyed us on the bus stop. And that's it. The race is over. Pretty much. Here we are. And hello, Fabrice. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Hoping all is well. Sweating, we are indeed. Very hot in the UK. It's very warm over here. Oh, you saw it, did you? Yeah, we got absolutely destroyed. I think we overtook them on the first corner, and it was kind of like payback on the bus stop. They weren't stopping. They absolutely were not stopping for anyone. So it'll be a very, very, very lonely drive to P16 on Watkins Glen, unless we can somehow overhaul 17.2 seconds. You never know. What's now 17.3, 17.4, so the gap's going up on P15. The temperature is going up as well. Right, the soft tyres will not make it what we did before, so go a bit longer on these tyres in this race. I'm just going to go in a minute. Let's turn it off. Go and sit outside, I think. I don't know what else to do right now. It's not going, is it, today so far? It really isn't. It's not going at all. So daily race B, P5 to P8 with drivers pulling you off. Bit like ours in here on the Deep Forest as well. Right, we'll do one more lap on these tyres. Getting pit lane this lap. But there it is. All you want is a clean race. That's it on it. Well, we should know it by now. The amount of daily races that we do, we've come to expect it. We should know by now, really, that this does happen a lot on GT7, on the daily races. That if somebody wants a move and they want your position, it's not negotiable. They're having it. End of story. That's it. So, who cares about you? Well, no, they're taking it. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. It's one of those. They make their mind up. That's it. End of story, as the saying goes. it just means that you get races that are not just not really good to watch, though, just because they're just at the back of the grid, just driving around on our own until we get to the end. But that's, again, just how it is. It's just how it is. But the tyres should survive until lap 11. I've deliberately pitted later to make sure they do. Days to drive. The drive a bit like Senna. I know some days you don't drive very well, and then some days you drive like Senna. I think I'm the same, to be fair. Some of the daily races are just not... we don't do very well, and then some of them, we're not too bad on them. But we're kind of okay. The trouble is, I don't do the races enough. Nowhere near enough to actually get anywhere near what we can do on them. But here we are, lap and a bit to go. And hello, Johnny, welcome into the stream. Thanks for tuning in, hoping all is well. Yes, good, thanks, a bit warm, but all is good nevertheless. Heat wave in the UK. The 2026 UK heat wave is upon us. Right, one lap to go. It's not a good idea though. Cotton t-shirts when it's a swarm. I have to get my which one should I get? The my bright green running vest on in a minute. Behind this one, unless they're gonna let us go through. The very Parmalat Brabham livery on that BMW. The dairy company, Parmalat. Bank rolling the 40 F1 team in the 1990s. There's your pub trivia for today. There you go. Your pub trivia for today about Parmalat. The team that, I think it was Pedro Diniz and his dad that owns the Parmalat. Well, they had Parmalat as sponsors. And then they quit because the team was a bit rubbish. And then in 1996, they had a new sponsor come in that wasn't really what they thought they were going to be. And they went bankrupt. And that was it. Right, let's go again. 19 degrees. That's good. 19 degrees this time next week. That is very good. Still 27 in here. The problem is, this place that I'm in now, the heat gathers from underneath the garages that are below me. So it's basically free heating in the, well, all year round. It gets really hot in here in the summer. So when it cools down outside, it takes about normally 2 days for in here to cool down. You have to open all the windows and just let the whole place just air out until it cools down enough. It's mad. It happens every year. It's bonkers. And in the winter, we're sat in the seat with a hoodie on and 2 t-shirts and 3 pairs of socks at night because it's just so cold again in the winter. It's mad. Middle of January with frozen breath in the living room, and then in the summertime you can't get enough air in to cool it down. And there's a couple of other places like this around the corner from where I am. And they're the same. They have the same problem. They're above garages, and they just can't cool the flats down properly in the summer. They get too hot. Oh, 4.5 minutes to go. Jump back in. Oh dear. And then the places opposite mine, I think there's 3 across from me, and they're all together in the same building, so they just heat each other for free, which is great. They've got nothing underneath them, no hollow space for hot and cold air together. Whereas here it's a bit different. I think the coolest place to be in here right now is downstairs by the front door. That is the coolest place to be in the whole place. And then you come upstairs, you get about halfway upstairs, and the heat just it hits you straight in the face. It really does in the summer. Three minutes to go. League of Legends. I've never played it myself, actually. League of Legends. So right now, doing the human comedy, all the missions, the 1 hour missions. Yeah, some of them are really hard. The last one is really hard on Lago Maggiore in the Group 3s. That is a tough one. That one is very hard. It took me a few goes to do that one on human comedy. I think in 2023, I did all of them in one stream, nearly 10 hours the longest ever stream on the channel, the human comedy, all the missions in one stream, back to back. That was a very long day. A very, very long day doing all them. I think it was almost 10 hours that stream. 10 hours. The longest ever stream I've ever done. And that's it, Chris. Down the pub is the coolest place to be. With the air conditioning on. I don't know, because in a way, I don't like it like now because of how hot it is doing this, but I do like it because it reminds me of back in the day, again, trucking. So, down in Italy, parked up in the service station at night, this time of year, cooking the camion stew on the diesel tank with the big box that we used to have, 48 pack of just this cheapo beer that we used to get on the way down from Calais. Working our way through that with the camion stew on the diesel tank. It was the deck chairs out as well, and some of the Southern European drivers that used to come up from Southern Europe, Southeast Europe. They used to blast out this 1980s like Italian Southern European disco music at all hours of the night. Oh, it's great. Love it. Oh, good times. Got 12th in the last one for Breeze. Good stuff. But yeah, they are very hard. Those human comedy races, they are pretty tough. Got to be at hospital at 7 o'clock in the morning. Hope that's alright, Johnny. Hope it isn't too bad. I'm going good. The League of Legends is out of his league, but out of my league as well. I've never played it, League of Legends. I've never been on it. All I do is this and Euro Truck. That's it. That's all I do. Gaming wise. That is all I've done for the past 4 and a bit years. It's just those two. But I've not been on Euro Truck for about a month. There's some big updates for that. We've just had one of them. There's another one that's on the way for Euro Truck. A very, very big update that I'm waiting for. Let's try this one. Right, here we are. We've had nothing so far on the poll. I'm really sorry that it's not been very good so far. Top 10 is eluding us at the moment. I think a top 5 is realistic with a good run. 28 on the aircon. Don't go any higher, please. 28 degrees. Right, let's have a look at this one. Ready, steady, go. But it is very hard, yeah, at the back on Watkins Glen to try and go through the order. Watch what we're doing. Not bad. Total shoulder surgery. So is that like a whole shoulder replacement? Is what it sounds like, total shoulder surgery. Well, hopefully, when that's done, all is going to be well. It's going to work out for you. And get back to A+. Get back to A+. Priorities, back to A+ on GT7 for the new shoulder. Well, we're still in this one. Oh, God. Sorry. Sorry. I'm going to wait for that guy because I just absolutely caned him off the track. After you, sir, go on. Go. Forgive my clumsy driving. Have a free bump drop on the house. Have another one, because why not? Missed the apex a little bit there. What's in front of this guy? I'm losing my voice. Right, I'm back. I'm just losing my voice at the minute. needed the car as well. Not too bad. I don't want to jinx it. Not too bad so far, this one. Pretty good. I'm going to get on the back of this Porsche up here now. We're on lap 7 out of 11. I need the tyres to survive the last bit. Better than brakes. Pit. Box. Box. Torque 1 and box. There we go. Right, so the car's chewing the tyres. It's going to chew the tyres even more now on the racing softs. It's going to chew these mightily much so. It's going to be a bit close to... It might be alright. Let's have a look. Let's go. Go. Just don't get a penalty. All bit on there. Just keep this rhythm because we don't get too hot. When we crash, we get too hot, and then we start getting all hot and bothered when I get too hot. Keep the rhythm. We don't get too warm. So keep this going. Get a top 10 out of it. 28 degrees. Boom. Right, P9. Let's keep pushing. This race is actually quite good. Up the 8. The stars aligning. Oh, we're catching these in front of a definite. Oh, what we're going to do here? Is there a gap? No. Just got to quite get around them there. Let's try this one. That was too far back to cut through. This one, we'll get on the back of them, no doubt, but then... No. Unless we get an absolute... Oh. All the flags are gone. P5. Yes. Yeah, boy. Let's take it. Let's take it. Unexpected, but P5. What a turnaround that is. 4% battery. No worries, one. No worries. Speaking of batteries, now. Now. My phone and hot weather and batteries do not mix. I've had to charge my phone 4 times since Monday morning. I'm not kidding. 4 times since Monday morning. Horrendous. It's just awful in hot weather. It loses battery so it's crazy. It's crazy fast how much it degrades in battery. Yeah, thanks to GG's. Appreciate it as always. There you go, P5 in that one. That's the key. Don't crash, because when you crash, obviously you get all hot and sweaty crashing the car, and that then just makes it a bit uncomfortable. So not crashing helps a lot. Just keeping it nice and smooth, and it keeps it nice and cool as well. Don't crash. But again, we are... So again, it's not too bad. So PC gets to CPU 42 degrees, like right now. 45 degrees, my CPU package. That's like as hot as it gets. That's it. That's just, well, barely half of the max temperature it can get to, so 28 on there. Losing my voice, hang on. I'm losing my voice, I can't speak. And hello Thomas, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in. Tires are gone on the last lap. Mine were as well. In my first race, they were absolutely gone. So I'm trying to pit later. Who's been watching Tracker Tim? Do you mean Trucker Tim by any chance? Because if you do, and bit of Trucker Tim, we know all about that, obviously. Trucker Tim. Or is it Tracker Tim? There's quite a few trucking channels that I do watch. Trucker Tim is one of them, and he's it is big Scania. It's big Scania top line Trucker Tim. Three and a half minutes. Well, big thanks, 18 likes on the stream as well. Legends tuning in today. And do like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. I'll have to go in a minute. I'm dying. I'm losing my voice. Oh yes, Trucker Tim, he's a legend. I love Trucker Tim, absolute legend that he is. There is another one as well. What's his name? DC European. He's got a DAF. I watch him quite a bit as well. He's pretty good. DC European. And there is another one. He drives for a company called Broughton's. I think it's called The Breeze. I watch him quite a lot as well. Broughton's. They're quite big on continental European Broughton's transport with their fridges and their big DAF XGs and Scanias as well. I mean, we used to have flatbed trailers. I mean, some of them were just... The facts that they worked was yeah, if you saw the state of some of the trailers that we used to have, it was just, yeah. They worked, and that was about it. They were literally held together with nuts and bolts. Some of those trailers that we had, they were a bit old, a bit rusty, but they did the job. We had some curtain siders as well, and they were absolutely filthy. The curtains were just filthy. Minutes ago, we had some trombones. Are they called I think trombones. So where the trailer would open up in the middle to about, I think some of them used to open to about 80 foot, 60 foot. Some of them trombone trailers for like big, massive, long steel beams, steel beams. when we're doing those, going to the steelworks to collect a trombone trailer, 60 foot, a bit of overhang on the back, flashing lights on the back, because the beams used to overhang the trailer by a little bit on some of them. Flashing lights on the front as well. Let people know that we've got a 60 foot, 80 foot beam on the back. So, yeah, be careful because we're coming through. Can't stop like a car. We're a bit bigger than that. So, yeah. A bit bigger than that. Right, so here we go. 20%, good stuff one. Mine actually is at 100%. But as soon as I start using it, it's going to go down again. So I'm trying not to use it. I'm trying not to use it as much. I need a new phone. I think my phone is nearly 8 years old now, my phone. And it is still, it's still going. The trouble is, though, I can't find a phone that I want to replace it with. But do miss the driving. So 22 years now I've not been driving. Yeah, I think 2006 was when my dad stopped driving. That's what I stopped going abroad in 2006, and just in the truck in general. In 2006. But yeah, 2006, 20 years ago. Yep, cheers, going good. Appreciate it, as always. Oh, we're out. I think now, though, I think European trucking now it's so different to what it was 20 years ago. There's loads of like new regulations and rules and things like that. I mean, there were rules back in the day, but it's so much different now to what it was 20 years ago. I mean, like I say, some of our trailers, they were held together with like nuts and bolts, quite literally. They were just like, they banged and rattled and all sorts. Oh, what's going on here? I'm busy babbling. What's going on? I'm making up a heap of positions. One there's got too excited and going out. Well, P8, half the field in one lap. Another top 5, see what we can do for Greece on that one. Another top 5 would be absolutely lovely. We get another yeah boy for top 5. I have to say, at some point, the origins of yeah boy, it's one of those. It's got a bit of a story to it. The origins of yeah boy, they're all about. Oh, I'm busy babbling again. Oh, busy babbling again. Oh, it would do that as well, sticking to the barrier. I might as well say it now then. I've just gone out and thrown the race in the bin. Oh dear. Oh, I've got a penalty. It softens the blow a little bit. But yeah, the Nismo, good car on the daily. Not so much a yeah boy in this one, definitely not anymore. The 1990s, the mid-90s, a programme called Can't Cook, Won't Cook on the BBC here in the UK. Presented by the absolute legend, that is Ainsley Harriott, absolute hero. Love him, absolute legend. And it's, well, from there, the origins of yeah boy. Love a bit of Ainsley. Absolute, love the guy. He's just sensational, Ainsley. So lovely. What a guy. I'm going to do it again, and that corner's always a bit weird. Famous Ford Sierra in the game. Well, at the GT World Finals, there were 5 new cars coming in. 5 new cars revealed at the GT World Finals. Looking very interesting, the cars that are coming in. Well, there we are. P30, we got too busy babbling about Ainsley. Threw the race away. There you go. Oh no, I've got the Can't Cook, Won't Cook theme tune stuck. Oh no, I've got the theme tune stuck in my head for Can't Cook, Won't Cook now. I have as well. Oh, it's a really catchy tune as well. Da 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 da. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. There we are, P12. And then there was Ready Steady Cook. Oh, what was that one? Ready Steady Cook. That was I can't remember. Ready Steady Cook. That was it. That one. That was it. Oh, gone to the wall. Oh, penalty. Oh, there we are. Oh, the white lights took us out. Oh. The white line, it just... Ugh. I don't drive the daily races enough, and that's why we're so flipping bad at them, because I just don't do enough on them to really practice anywhere, getting anywhere near good at them. That's the problem. Ugh. I'll just keep doing another lap because I can't do time management, so I can't make racing softs go as many laps as I need. Oh well, saw nothing. There was one. We are still. I was about to say we are still in the race, but we're quite clearly not anymore. And then it's just boring to watch because I'm just at the back all the time, just not really doing anything. Anything that's really remote racing. So it would have gone off regardless of what happened on the first, was it lap 1 or 2, whenever. The orange curves, yeah, the bit of a step in the middle. Throws the car all over the place. I mean, I should really know this track, given that last year I did do a 200 lap race here with Rory, but it's... I mean, that race, we lost it on the tyre strat at the end. But it was a good race, that one. It went pretty well, but must be just the environment. The daily races are different, aren't they? They're just a different... What's the saying? A different kettle of fish. I mean, today's just been shocking. There's just nothing to... We've got one P5 so far, and that's it. It's been a pretty shocking night in terms of racing. Let's finish this one. Then once you go off, you can do, yeah, you push to try to make up the time, and then, yeah, you go off, yeah, you go off, and then it snowballs, and then you make more mistakes, and you just go, oh. Can happen. We're quite guilty almost of doing that as well, of just pushing too hard, and then, yeah, we go off again, and again, and again. It's just like, oh. The race is utterly pointless by, like, halfway, because we've just completely messed it up. Right, so 1 lap to go. And that's that one. Dear, what a night. Oh dear, the M6, same as the BRZ. But yeah, the car is quite loose on a couple of corners. There we are. That's, well, that's that one. There you go. And that's the thing, I don't do enough daily races to really get anywhere near good at them. So that's why I guess on the streams, the races are just so inconsistent. No 2 races are never the same. It's 28 degrees still. When I set a 44 on the main account, yeah, it's a bit slow. Yeah, a bit slow on there. So this is it. The driving's a bit up and down. That's it, because I don't do enough of these races. So yeah, the races are very up and down. They're very, very different, and that's likely the reason why. I don't do enough of them, so we don't really get any good at them. But here we are. Big thanks, 22 likes on a very warm stream today. Much appreciated. And do like and sub if you're new to the channel. Be much appreciated. And again, one of those, it's, yeah, not like this all the time on the racing front, but some days it just is. There you go. It just is. When it's warm as well. It adds to the thing when it's hot as well. So I go and practice, but I get to what? Going out on the track, doing a bit of what kids practice. We've got a top 5 once, maybe get a podium. Oh, 3.5 minutes to go. Might try a quick lap actually. And hello, Joker Slash, welcome into the stream, thanks for tuning in, and hope, as always, all is well. Bad. Right, let's wait until the next one. What, a minute to go until we jump back in and see what on earth is going to happen in the next one. Now. Oh, 13 degrees. Well, I think that's Right, so 13 degrees outside, but on my monitor in here, it's 28. How does that work? How does that work? I'm really... How on earth does that work? Right, I'm back. You've got a wheel, good stuff, Jucker Slash, good stuff. Trying to learn how to drive again in GT7. The change from controller to steering wheel. Quite a jump. But very good. All the same, getting a wheel. Right, let's try this one. I don't know. I don't know either. It's bonkers. 28 degrees in here. Right, I'm back in. So 19 outside, 26. Connect 26 inside. It's a bit toasty. Very warm. And thanks for good luck. Appreciate it as always. Right, let's go. 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 Right, there we go. But yes, years on a controller, it's hard to change from a controller to a steering wheel. It is hard to change over. Pretty hard to change over. What wheel have you got? Have you got a Thrustmaster like me? Oh dear, braking late. Ugh. There, go in. Nice, Thrustmaster. Is that the T248? Nice. Very good wheel. I've got one myself. Very good. Great wheel. I've got one of those myself, the T248. Really good wheel. Oh, that was nearly again. Oh, that was nearly another pit of absolute despair if we'd done that. Can't go anywhere on that one. You're gonna go for it as well. You are, aren't you? Learned that from before. Mercedes are going for it. Someone's just binned it there, going in pit lane. But yeah, controller to wheel. So I was on controller on Formula 1. Formula 1 2010 on the controller. I think I played it too much, that game. I was pretty quick on that. Oh, it might be a penalty. Oh dear. Now the wheel's disconnected. I can't even press anything now. I think that I can't even make the grade of a 90s F1 pay driver tonight. It's that ridiculous. I'm just like, I can't even. John Denis Delatraz is faster than us tonight. If we were an F1 pay driver in the 1990s, we'd be sacked. We'd just be fired for poor performance, irrespective of how much money we were bringing to the team that chuck us out for poor driving. They would just sack us for tonight. I think unless I was bringing like 95% of the team's budget for the whole year, they would keep me around with this level of driving tonight. Well, possibly time for a new wheel. I have got a T248 Thrustmaster as a spare, a backup wheel. But yeah, 2027, a new phone and a new steering wheel as well. Maybe one or two other bits as well outside of YouTube and sim racing as well. We can maybe do it as well, to be fair. Ugh. Touched the back of him, and that was it. Oh dear. I just don't care anymore. I'll get a penalty, whatever. I don't care anymore about this race. We'll get a penalty. I just don't care. Oh dear. I'm A+ on my main account, and it's hard to believe that I am A+ with this horrendous race. I don't know what to say. It's just been absolutely awful. I mean, look what they're doing in front. Their internet has gone off a bit. They're teleporting around the place. But yeah, awful. Absolutely awful tonight. The to-do list, well, or the wish list as well, a bit of both really. One of the things, adulting, it's, yeah, one of those, and being an adult in the world. I don't know what's going on in front here. Right, 2 laps to go. What's going to happen here? I really can't call this one with the the BMW in front. Then we hit them, It's... Sorry, the car in front's having an absolute nightmare. Oh. I might as well finish the race. There's a lap and a bit to go. Very well. Lag, isn't it? It's just lag. Lots of lag from the car in front. But still well clear. Well clear. Just keep an eye on them. They're going to lag into us. Don't think so. No, not yet. Where are they going? Oh, they're over there. There we are. I mean, all we can do is, well, yeah, just apologise. The team, they put all the work in, getting the car ready, getting the car set up. And, yeah, we just go and do that. We'd let the team down, let the sponsors down. Let the fans down that turn out to watch, and the fans are leaving Watkins Glen disappointed. The team is disappointed. The mechanics are disappointed. The sponsors, everyone's disappointed. Well, thanks to GG's. Appreciate it as always. I'm going to stick to the plan. I'm going to do one more race. That's what I decided to do. So we are going to do it. So we are going to do another race. And then I think we'll see where we go from there. But yeah, I don't know what to say really. It's just been one of those. It's just, yeah, one of those. All I can do is apologise for the absolutely horrendous driving. There's only so much we can really lean on the warm weather to as an excuse, really. It's hot, but it's not that hot at the minute. But here we are with 24 likes, nevertheless, on the stream. Big thanks for tuning in, and again, legends tuning in. And as always, do like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Although, I think, yeah, I'm sorry, today's not really I'm not really showcasing it very well with regards to subscribing, but you know, you know, it's not like this all the time. I promise, not this bad all the time. But I am going to do one more race. That's what I decided to do, so we're going to do it. Take us through to the finish line. Oh dear. .4 minutes until the next race. Not bad. It's held out 28 degrees. Only 28 degrees in the room. That's not bad. Oh, 3 minutes. I can't be bothered to go on the track. I can't be bothered to go out and do a lap. Oh dear. But what is it now? 27th of May. So the update is coming on, I think, the 11th of June. We're getting the next update with the new cars. Oh yes, new cars in the update. 4 hypercars and a safety car. So let me guess, the following week it'll be Daily Race C on Circuit de la Sarthe in the new hypercars. I'm guessing. And I think they are actually 2020, 2023, 24. So they are actually pretty, yeah, pretty as good as new, actually proper new cars as well that are coming in. Oh, minute and 20 to go. I think today we've hit the ceiling. I think with this one top 5, I think that's it. I mean, that's as good as we've got. And that's as good as it's going to get a top 5 on Watkins Glen. Right, let's get this one done. Get it out of the way. Oh, 10 seconds to go. Right, the last race. And then I shall disappear and be out of these guys' way. There you go. You've only got to pull up with me one more time tonight, folks, in the race. And then I will be away. Not bad, good mix of vehicles. See how we do. Then we need to... I think so. I did watch some... I don't even know what it was. I had something on Netflix, but I just... I didn't even watch it. It was on in the background again. I think it was about a 7-8 episode series about... I think it was set in Brazil somewhere, and they're like trying to get out of Brazil, trying to escape the, you know, these programs where you have to escape the bad guys, and it's like the bad guys are trying to get you, and there's a big final showdown sort of thing at the end where it all kind of, I don't even know. I don't really watch the program. I put it on and it goes in the background and that's it. I'm terrible. I can't help it. Yeah, thanks for Brace and going good. Appreciate it as always. Right, let's go. Go, go, go. I think at the moment I'm getting told I need to watch Money Heist Korea, apparently, on Netflix. That's what it's telling me I need to watch. It says you'll love this. Okay, I'll have a look then. Let's see what it's like. Well, I mean, I watched the one in Spain, so I've already seen a bit of it. Pretty good. Oh, that Mercedes is catching behind us. Come on, Subaru. I'm losing my voice again. Oh, the Mercedes. Oh, Mercedes. Oh, Mercedes. My word. Bit ambitious. Taking that on there. Got it done. Oh, not again. Oof. That was close. Mighty. We've got P3. Oh, let's keep this up. Right, let's go, go, go. Keep this up to the finish. Let's do it. Right, so go. We are quicker than these guys behind us. Pretty sure we are. Right, P4 is just in front. Oh, there's room just about. Oh. Like that. Yeah, they've got a pen for the first corner. Well, it's P4. I've tried to redeem myself a bit, save the situation a bit with the P4. Not so much frowning, I hope, in the garage after that one. We got to P4, so... But yeah, when the wheel disconnected again, I was determined to get those 2 places back because, well, yeah, we'd earned them by racing pretty well. So the wheel disconnected. I was thinking we can't be having that. We need to get those 2 places back and then some. And there we are, a P4. So, like I say, salvage the situation a tiny bit with a P4 at the end. I mean, yeah, it's getting a bit late now. Could go again, but I think end on a high note based on how today has gone is not too bad of an idea. But thanks to GG's, appreciate it as always. And there we are. I think before I'll lose my voice completely, we'll go to the garage and do the price spin. I've just held on at 28C in the office. $2,000 credits. There you go. And there we are, a topsy-turvy night on Watkins Glen. It's been one of those. It's been very hot today, but actually not done too bad on this account. This is the backup streaming account. So back at the grid, you can't always get what you want from it, like winning. So not bad. I think we'll take it. I think we'll quit whilst we're ahead on this today with a P4 at Watkins Glen based on how the rest of it's gone. Well, big thanks for tuning in and big thanks for, well, yeah, putting up with our pretty shambolic driving today. Again, apologies for the horrendous driving on the stream today. But again, it's not like this all the time. So we'll come back at some other time and see what's happening. Yeah, 1-star roulette is because this account is very low ranked in terms of the game, how much of the game we've progressed. So that's why the tickets are so bad on this account. But we'll do them anyway, just because it's what we like to do. But that is it from us for today. Big thanks for tuning in. Big thanks for joining us. Again, not fantastic, but not every encounter on the dailies is fantastic. So as the saying goes, roll with the punches, and I think that's what we've done today. So we'll come back next time and see where we go from there. I'm not sure when that'll be, and that's just because tomorrow, if I have a look, it's going to get to, I'm dreading this, it's going to get to 28 degrees tomorrow. So that's going to be, if that's outside, it's going to be over 30 in this. So hot. So, it's going to be 28 degrees. Friday, 24 on Friday. Yeah, it's too hot. Leave it with us. I'm going to try and get another stream in this week. So we'll see what happens with that. But it is very hot. It just makes it really stuffy. Really hot in this room. But we'll see how we get on. Leave it with us. Well, what I will do before we go is, as always, have a look and see who we can raid on this Wednesday night. And before my voice completely fails and I can't speak anymore, what we'll do is have a bit of a raid to, I reckon, a bit of Stampy. A bit of Stampy, who recently passed 1,000 subs. Absolute legend. Well deserved. And do like and sub to Stampy if you're new to his channel. He's an absolute legend. And I'm sure that he would very much appreciate it as well. So pop that in there. Like that. And big thanks for 26 likes on the stream today. Again, legends on the channel. And do feel free to like and subscribe if you do. Be much appreciated. And yes, we'll be back hopefully at some point this week. We'll see how we go. So yeah, there we go. Big thanks for tuning in. And as always, do like, do subscribe, and do take care. And I shall see you very, very soon. Bye.